Warning, this video contains rumors, speculation, strong opinions,
He's the short one. You're lucky. You're lucky. I
was laughing.
Damn it. Justin was like, I have something question to ask. And
I have a question. Burn right into the intro. Like, what
He's
was
out
that?
on the
And I
backstage.
I can see on the bottom of the backstage.
Is it a public
Yes.
question or a private question? Put in the private DMs, private chat.
No, it was a public one, I guess. It's safe for work, but I guess we can forget about that shit now.
Oh, I'm sorry, Justin.
Whatever. Bobs, what do you think?
I love you,
Yeah.
Justin. Thank you everyone for joining. We're just gonna have like an hour movie talk. How is everyone doing today? I'm doing great. Aaron?
Great, I'm good.
Oh, good. Eddie, how are you doing, man?
I'm doing pretty good myself.
Oh, that's great. There's such enthusiasm. Chris? Chris,
I'm
how
doing
you bro?
amazing. I'm doing amazing. Max Rebo, rest in peace. I'm doing great.
Yes, Max Rebo. No, he's still alive.
You're break.
Why do you guys keep saying that? Did y'all see the same nightclub blow up that I saw blow up? Because I was
Did you see him in the nightclub? Did you see him in the nightclub?
You see the body?
He's a drinker. Max Rebo is a drunk, and he didn't make it into work that day. He's safe.
All right, I'm pretty
Right.
He's
Right,
getting his old
Schwartz?
spin off.
Hey, Brian, how are you doing, man?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Now that we have a happy crew, what are you working on, Eddie? Any great topics? You getting any stunt doubles?
Working
Getting
on
mad at you?
he's working on the next Jimi Hendrix album.
No, I'm not.
I
get the joke. I get the joke. Yeah.
I get the joke too. No, I haven't done anything so far, to be honest.
I didn't know
slow day.
Slash ever wore a Snuggie.
What?
That's not a snuggie.
He looks like Slash. I don't know, like in his early days. I don't.
Oh,
Fuck it. Never mind.
Oh,
Eddie is a guitar god. That's our new joke.
Eddie's like, you interrupted me, bro. Okay,
I'm
go
sorry.
ahead.
He's like,
Go
what the
ahead,
hell?
Eddie.
I'm sorry, Eddie.
He gets no respect. Give Eddie some respect. Man.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh! Jesus.
I'm sorry, Eddie.
Oh man.
I'm
Damn.
sorry.
Eddie, sorry, man.
He did that really good though. His acting
Yeah.
chops are getting better.
Are we
I
going to
was
discuss
I
the
was
Feige
convinced
cut?
that he was actually.
There's a fight.
I don't know what that's about. Hashtag
Those are
Feige
called
cult.
MCU fans.
I never heard of the Feige cult before. Never heard of it.
Happiest group of people I've ever met.
Yeah.
Mm,
They're great.
yeah. Hey, Ashley, are you available to come on? I
So-
know, I'll send you the link just in case.
She had a good
Yes.
show today with Rhea.
We need a
Kombat
woman on the
2.
panel.
Ew.
What's that?
I said Mortal Kombat 2. Ew.
Yeah.
It's a great setup. I'm really excited for the
Oh.
sequel.
Oh my God, Brian! I thought you were talking about. I was like, hey, we should have a woman on the panel, and you're like, ooh.
No,
I
I
was excited
wasn't
for that
no.
movie.
Hashtag Castle Brian.
Sorry, I wasn't doing that. No, I was
Me
reading
and
Max's
Julie,
topics.
a bunch of us, man. Like, the
All right,
two-
we have a lady that might join us. So everyone, all the sausage party, please behave.
I'm
Okay.
always on my best behavior. I get all my shit out
Oh.
backstage.
I'm good. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's not my fault I'm that handsome.
You're professional on stream.
Oh, not your fault that you're that handsome. Yeah.
Right? Eddie, he's got the
Yeah.
youth.
It is a great smile that you have. By the way, how long have you been growing your fro? A year?
No, it's only been a couple months, to be honest. Like,
Yeah, he had short
Wow.
hair before.
yeah, my hair grows back fast.
Can
I
I have
told him
some of
twist it
yours?
up and go full predator. He won't do it.
I don't know, you're bugging. I want to cut my hair like as soon
No,
as it gets
no,
warmer.
please don't.
That'd be intense, dude. Dread the shit out of it like Predator.
I look so weird. I don't know.
No. What you should
It's
do
a-
is
it's
right
a-
before you cut it, you should straighten your hair or something and just see how long it is. Or like make it so like you look like Slash or something. I don't know, and have like the aviators and the
Yeah.
top hat.
Big old top hat.
I
Do it for a stream where you talk about whatever you want to talk about.
Mortal
I don't-
Kombat 21
I don't
and
want dreads.
2021 wasn't good. I don't see how the sequel. It was good, and I think it was good for a low budget movie.
It was better than Annihilation.
It had some pretty good fights in it, but I remember.
Yeah, it's a good basis for a sequel. I think the
question
sequel will be
is-
better.
No, the
it
main
gonna go
character,
straight to
the main
HBO
character was
Max?
lame.
I just remember me and Julie being super hyped for 2 movies that year. We were super hyped for Kong versus Godzilla,
Yeah, I loved it.
and we loved it. And then we were like, "Oh, the next one's Mortal Kombat," because we saw that they rope-a-doped us, bro. They
did.
honey-dicked us. They
They
got
really
us with
did.
that Sub-Zero scene and Scorpion at the beginning. You think the whole movie's gonna be like this, and then
Yeah.
it's a bad video game.
And
The
then
rest
they
of the
said,
movie,
test your might, and I was like,
dude, I'm like, were there 2 different directors, Brian? What happened?
I don't know, man.
The main character was so boring as hell. I couldn't like.
They worked flawless victory.
Yeah.
Oh, Snyder. Yeah. Listen, I don't need to do drama all the time. I like
God,
to do
here
movie.
we
I did
go.
no. I like to do movie talk. So this is movie talk. So I'm not addressing it. If you want to research, I don't like to do research either, but you can. We're just doing movie talk. Fake super chat from CJH. Fake super chat because I only have so much money to spend. LOL.
Hey,
Okay,
thank you.
I guess his website's down then. I don't know. No,
I
he
don't
has
know,
a
but
website.
that was actually really funny comment. I like that.
Hey,
Just like
Ashley.
super
Wait,
chat.
wait,
Ashley.
wait. A lady has entered. Hey, Widow.
Oh well, that's very nice,
Hello.
but I don't think I'm a lady. You know.
Okay, well, whatever you want to do.
I'm a
shouldn't
little
you-
rowdy.
Shouldn't you be
But
at Marvel
Eddie-
headquarters right now?
Eddie, don't with me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I just like Kevin and I just like I just made his dinner. You know, he's asleep in the bed, so all's good with me and Mr. Feige at the moment. You know.
So
Oh,
there
yeah,
really is a Feige cult out there.
Yes.
The leader.
Party of one. Yeah, I'm their leader.
Oh, okay. Well, how have you been doing, Ashley? I haven't talked to you. I mean, I've talked to you a little bit on Twitter,
Yeah.
but not really. Like, how's things go for you? YouTube and life. And
Yeah, well,
everything?
I haven't really been doing a lot on my channel. I've just been like doing stuff on other people's channels, like taking over people's channels, you know,
Ooh, okay.
that type of thing, you know, taking a break from Twitter because it's just like too much at the moment,
I
you
get
know,
that.
outside of, you know, the basics, because it's just like,
Yep.
you know, but, you know, doing good, doing well.
Oh,
Can't
that's great.
complain.
Have you been enjoying a lot of content like Marvel, Strohs, and what you know? I don't know. Eddie's laughing.
I didn't like Hawkeye, you know, I didn't like that.
Oh!
I liked the first half of it, and then it just became like this hodgepodge of like jumbly, like weird mess of a show
Okay.
with no story. And Hawkeye
didn't
got
finish
lost in the process. And literally the season finale, like I've said before, all they needed was the wand and to be like, "You're now watching the Disney Channel." I really thought like it just I was just like, what is this mess that I'm watching? So I wasn't a big fan on Hawkeye, and I
All
really
right,
wasn't.
I get it. All right.
Didn't like the Eternals. I really didn't like Shang-Chi.
Oh, no,
like Shang-Chi
no!
is like half of a good movie.
Oh no, I don't know if I
yeah,
can have
so I
you on
didn't really like
anymore.
that.
I completely disagree with you. Widow.
Yeah, I didn't
Oh.
really like it. So like, I mean,
Oh.
Phase 4 with the movie, you know, Phase 4 is kind
Okay.
of like, you know, kind of let me down a bit, but you know, but I believe in it. You know, I don't it's
Interesting.
gonna.
It's a rebuilding phase.
Interesting.
All right.
But Eddie, I always say it like it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It sounds to me like you're becoming a DC fan on the
I
side.
will-
You just,
Oh, let me tell you.
Uh-oh.
If
She's called
I
the
don't
Widow.
know, all right, this Black Adam movie, I know what's about to happen. The Rock is about to do what he does best. He's gonna rock it up. All right,
Yeah.
he's gonna give us, you know, smoldering intensity and like all
That's
these
what I'm
like
looking for.
things. It's like really rock, and it's like he doesn't even look like Black Adam. He doesn't have the pointy ears. He just looks like the Rock in a Black Adam suit. I mean, it looks cool, but I'm not impressed. Like, I'm really not. Like, I gotta see it.
No,
first.
I understand when it comes to like comic accuracy because you know the MCU
It's
was
just
never
the
comic
ears.
accurate, so it's
Hey,
like you know. what
I'm
can
telling
say?
you, I bet Namor's ears are gonna be pointing. I bet they will be. I bet they
I mean,
will be.
who do they care more about though, Namor or the Black Adam? I'm just saying.
Yeah, just it took them like what 15 years to make the movie, so they really cared.
Well, someone pimp her
that's
channel. Someone pimp the Widow's channel. You know, go support
don't.
this lovely lady.
That's how you know it's about to be fired, though. It took a long time for him to get ready. That movie's about to be.
I mean,
better
I don't know because I don't
You
think
like
he's
No Way
a
Home,
great
though, right?
actor. Oh, I
You
love
like-
No Way Home.
And what about the
I didn't
Doctor
like the
Strange
CGI.
trailers?
Oh
What do
my
you think?
gosh, that's the movie I've been waiting for.
Okay,
like,
yes.
for the
Oh,
past
you
2
could-
years.
You
Like,
could stay. You could stay.
I mean, that has my girl Wanda in it. It has,
Yes.
like my two
Wanda.
favorite characters now, who now since Tony's gone and Natasha's gone. It's for me, it's all about Doctor Strange and it's all about Wanda and it's all about this crazy world. And it just looks like a beautiful film. And I can't wait to see it. This is the movie. Like, I was hyped for No Way Home, but I've been hyped for this movie like on a whole other level. I love Doctor Strange. Like, I'm currently reading The Death of Doctor Strange, which is such a
cool.
great comic book. So, I'm really, really excited for this movie.
That's great. Yeah, I love the
Me too,
trailer.
yeah.
The best change of director. Not that I want the other guy to lose his job, but Raimi coming back. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I mean,
Hi, memes.
Hey, memes,
I
you
just
can
hope
come
that-
on.
I'm excited for the
Just don't play
cameo.
your intro music because it did give me a copyright last time.
It did.
Yes.
cameo.
Unfortunately I don't have a lot of Marvel. I don't actually, Widow.
I can talk
get you
about
back-
like a lot of
no,
things,
I know, but I finally get you back on the show, and everyone's like, I don't want to talk about Cape stuff anymore.
We do have a little bit of Marvel, like one thing
Yeah,
about
like
Marvel.
we
I
can
do.
talk about. I mean, like I love Nolan. I love Marvel. I love so many things. I love
cool,
Star
cool,
Wars. Like
BVS.
Marvel. I mean, I do
Well,
like BVS extended cut.
Yes.
I've already said that, but there's a lot of things in the movie that I like.
Well, the
Yeah.
main story I found tonight, because there's not a lot going on, but Justified is coming back. Did you ever see that, Widow, Ashley?
I saw some of it. I know it's like based in my state, so like in the holler of Kentucky. So,
Yeah.
but I've seen some of it, but but not a lot.
Oh, okay. Well, I really like Timothy Elephant. I like the type. I love the series, and then Quentin Tarantino is in talks to direct some episodes of it. So that's great. That means if he is serious, that he's going to stop after his 10th film, that he might just move to streaming, which is perfect timing.
He wanted the 10th film to be Star Trek, right?
I can't wait for all the torture scenes we're gonna get and
Can you imagine
exploding heads and.
Can you imagine
I would actually just love to see a movie.
I would be
with
completely and
Yeah.
totally opposed to Quentin Tarantino doing a Star Trek movie.
I know
Sorry.
you would, Brian, because the
I
story.
watched all
because-
five
That
seasons
doesn't
of
seem like
Justified.
a fit.
Yeah,
I
we
really
wanted to
enjoy
do-
it. It's a great show. It is. I like Timothy Elephant as an actor, but as a person, I hear he's a real character, man. Like I hear he's not a nice person.
Who, Timothy?
Really?
Yeah.
he's
Go
very-
go
very
watch
much
any
himself.
interview from anybody who's ever done anything with him.
Really?
I'm not even making that up.
Wow.
This is not
Well,
Hey,
it's
hyperbole.
Josh,
not
you
like
can
he's
come
a
on the
bad
show.
person. It's not like
Josh.
he's rude, but I mean, it's justifiable when somebody asks you, like, "Oh, Margot Robbie isn't on stream." Not on stream, not in the movie very often. You don't give her much to do.
Oh, I'm talking about
And then
Elephant.
he
I'm not
said,
talking about
I
Quentin.
simply reject your hypotheses. And
Yeah.
then there's another interviewer who asked him about the violence in the movies that he makes. He's like, don't ask me about that. Don't ask me about
I
that.
know.
He's like, well, why not? It's like, because I already said what I had to say about it.
For years,
And
he
you
said
can-
what he had to say.
You know,
about it.
if you want to ask that question, like these kind of questions, ask Denzel. Not Denzel. Is it Denzel? No, Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx is
Mhm.
here. You can ask him that question. You remember that interview?
Hey, Josh, you're welcome on, man. Anytime.
Chris, you were talking about Timothy, right?
Yeah, I wasn't talking about Quentin. I love Quentin. He
Yeah.
tells it like it is.
Oh,
I'm
you're talking about somebody else entirely.
Timothy
Oh, I'm
Oliphant.
sorry.
Timothy Oliphant is very, very mean to anyone underneath. Like he's notorious for bullying Kevin Smith through the entire that movie they did.
Die Hard movie?
No,
Die
about the
Hard.
fish, the one where they were fishing.
Oh, because I know he did Die
Catch
Hard.
and
but I
Release,
was-
I think is what it was called. It's a
Oh,
rom
yeah.
com that he bullied Kevin Smith about his weight through the entire movie. He bullied him, and that girl that's in Justified, the one that played the one that
Yeah.
shot Boyd's brother. He bullied her. Like any interview you see where anyone's talking about Timothy Elephant, yeah, he's a scorcher on screen, man. I love Deadwood. The guy's amazing.
I didn't watch Deadwood yet.
He can act in anything, but everybody talks about how he tries to bully them and he's mean to them on script. Any interview you ever see, watch, they just say no. He's not a nice person. He's very stuck up. He's very mean. He thinks everybody should act the way he acts. As far as like acting on screen, I mean, and he's very mean. He tried to bully somebody and it didn't work out. David Carradine's son, Keith Carradine. He tried to bully Keith Carradine and it didn't work out for him too well.
Oh, I know. Oh, yeah. Dave Carradine, right?
No,
I don't
Carradine's
know.
son.
I
Now,
mean,
I love the way he acts. Everything I've seen Timothy in, almost everything's good, unless you get into like the Hitman, things like that. He's had some flops, but man, when it's like Deadwood and Justified, such a good show. Like the chemistry between him and Walton Goggins is incredible.
Oh yeah, I love that actor.
So I'm glad they're bringing it back, and the fact that might direct something.
How do
That's
people?
awesome.
How do people? Oh, go ahead,
Walter Goggins, right? He's been cast in the Fallout series.
Yes, we covered it. Yeah, I remember.
We did.
What do people think about this stuff when they hear, oh, this actor was kind of rude? I kind of like just give people the benefit of the doubt because you never know. Everyone's got a bad day.
They used to say that about Vincent D'Onofrio because when I was in school in college and during my stage manager project, we had one of the Broadway director come in and he was talking about, once you get into this field, like certain people, and he actually was talking about Vincent D'Onofrio at this time, but that was when he was having a lot of like substance abuse issues and he wasn't a nice guy. And the stuff when he was on Criminal Intent, the reason why they switched back and forth between him and Chris Noth is because people could hardly work with him. And I think that he's kind of, I don't hear that much about that now, but I know that at one time that he was extremely, angry and hard to get along with.
Right.
Yeah, Isaac.
So I hear you, Chris. I'm taking what you're saying, but I'm still not judging the man because unless people talk. So who knows? But I get what you're saying though.
I just think it's so weird how someone can come off as being so nice. And like I said, I like the guy. I like Timothy Elephant. But
I am country.
Kentucky's pretty country, man. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm country. It just comes out sometimes.
I knew I liked you, Ashley. My wife's a country girl.
I knew the minute I heard her accent where she was from. I knew she was Kentucky. I knew the minute I heard her accent. I got so many. I'm in Missouri. I got so many friends from Kentucky, and they all got that same accent.
Are you subscribed to Ashley yet, Chris? You should.
No,
I haven't put anything up in a while, so
But yeah, I'm not gonna waste my time subscribing to her if she's not putting up any content. What kind of shit is that?
She's the best.
Hey, Bradley.
She's real. Hey, she's real. I knew that instantly when I started talking with her back in the day. She's real.
I mean, she tried to pick a fight with me as soon as she came in, though, mocking my boy Hawkeye. But we're gonna let it go.
I love Hawkeye. I love him. I always say #Hawkeye, #Hawkeye matters. Jeremy Renner is my man.
Hawkeye matters.
Like
that was good.
Like I love Jeremy Renner. I think he's hot. I even like some of his songs, and I'm a weirdo because I like some of his music. I'm like,
I didn't know he made music.
And I love him, and I think they did my baby dirty in the show. That's all.
Okay.
I'm saying.
I thought they did him right.
I had so much fun with that show.
Hawkeye LARPing.
I didn't like the LARPers at all.
LARPers was hilarious.
See, that was me and her agree on that. That's the one part I told you guys I didn't like.
Bradley?
Yeah.
We didn't need the LARPers. We didn't need them.
I didn't like it. Yeah, I didn't like it at all. And
have you guys ever done that? Have you guys ever done
die.
that? You're watching a show and you go, and then you get to the season finale and you haven't looked online yet, and you're like, "This show's great. Everyone's gonna love this shit. How could anybody not like this show?" Then you get on the internet and everybody hates it, and you're like,
Yeah.
"What the- I just walked into a friggin' buzzsaw. How come nobody likes
Peacemaker.
this show?"
Yeah.
Oh, Peacemaker.
Yeah.
Thank you. I enjoyed the hell out of it, and then Max watched it and crapped all over it.
No, I,
Well,
was
this
expecting
is
some
what
stuff- some stuff
I didn't
like that
I
crap
to be
all over
like
the
honest.
Peacemaker.
What
I-
He
I
liked
was-
the show. He just didn't like the cameo. That's all.
Yeah, he didn't crap. He didn't crap.
I
on the
will.
show.
The cameo. I want to say this about the cameo because I didn't like parts of it. Okay, I didn't like the freaking fact that Superman and Wonder Woman were like in shadows. Like, just not have them there.
Oh,
I
shit!
would prefer
I kind
if they were not
of
there.
agree with you. I agree with you. Though.
Like,
Oh, wait,
I
what is
like
going on?
I
No,
liked the
come on,
joke.
Eddie.
I liked Aquaman.
When I get my
liked
summer body, I
Barry.
will.
But I'm telling you, you come at me, Eddie, and you know what will happen. Okay, dude. Just if
Take
you
your shirt
want
off.
it,
Okay,
I'll give it to
okay.
you. You know
No,
what
no,
I'm
no,
saying,
no,
Eddie?
no, no, no.
But
Let's
what
not
I'm
make
saying-
you. Let's
He
not
knows
make
I'm
Eddie do
joking with
anything
him.
he's uncomfortable
Yeah,
with.
you
By the
know,
way,
but what I'm
Austin,
saying. But
Just
I
don't come at
like
me
the
because
show.
DC gives us
Oh,
good
all right,
quality
we gotta-
content.
we
MC
got-
does not.
We got to go one at a time so we could hear people.
It
Okay,
was a
sorry.
good show, but I don't think it's like that great. Like, I understand. I feel like they're happy, it's like they have a good product, so they're like, it's the greatest thing in the history of the world. No, it's not. It's a good show.
Oh, no, it's good.
But
show,
it's not even James Gunn's best work. And I didn't like it until the third episode because I thought that it was just ridiculous, and then the nasty vagina shot.
It was
I didn't
really
like
over
that.
the top. Yeah.
Yeah,
There was a
yeah.
vagina shot.
No one wants to see a chubby Doom with just his mask and no shirt on. No.
What's the super chat? Well, how much so we have the super chat for that to happen?
I don't do that. I'm not rich from UV Tech USA. Listen, I embarrassed my wife enough. That's not happening.
50.
I know a masked wrestler who would show up, but yeah.
Oh my! Do it!
No. It stays on. It's too cold in my room.
Besides Justified, which I'm really excited that might be the first thing Quentin does as like directed episodes. Isn't it exciting that Quentin is okay? I'm going to do my last movie, my 10th movie, but I'm going to start directing television. Is that exciting? Is that you're intrigued by that?
I think Quentin's going to go into any television studio, and if it's not FX, oh, it is FX. Never mind, we're good. Okay, because Justified is FX, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so he's okay.
Wow, people are trying to find my number. Look at this.
Try some of that stuff.
Look at the tag team with Bradley and Austin. Trying to, for $1 million, I would do it. Yeah.
Every man has a price.
I think we all would for $1 million.
I have some standards, but yeah.
Brian's the only one who. got
You're
that.
bugging. Y'all have hesitation. I'll take everything off. I don't care.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Ted DiBiase.
Yeah,
Now
I think
he
Tarantino's
showed
gonna
me
be
the
great
money.
as long as he
Oh,
doesn't try to
yeah.
bring any of that kind of shit he's
Ripping
doing to like
everything.
Fox or Disney because they'll laugh him out of the building.
All right, let's see.
So as long as he tries harder than Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, I think we'll be good.
I enjoyed Once
Oh.
Upon a Time in Hollywood.
It was the most boring
No.
thing I've ever seen in my life.
Quentin's very
This-
dialogue
this-
heavy.
This is actually what I mean by doing some movie talk for so long. People actually have opinions that they full-heartedly believe in. They can be shitty like DLs. No, I'm just kidding, DL. No.
Yeah, no,
people-
you ain't. No, you
I'm
ain't.
kidding.
Man,
I'm
that was
kidding.
terrible.
I'm kidding. I'm
This
kidding.
guy.
No, I'm like, so you're
Look at
trying
Max
to
on
think
the
like, how
bottom.
could this person be serious? DL was serious.
Now,
You're
in my
like-
entire circle of friends, I'm the only one that likes that movie. Everybody loves the Bruce Lee scene. They think that's great.
No, I
Yeah,
just
that was
really
that's
the
don't
right.
rest of the movie. That was
That's
the
You
not
didn't
Bruce
feel
Lee
any
fan.
tension when he went to the Manson family. You weren't like a little bit worried for Brad Pitt, like, oh shit, some stuff might jump off.
Yeah,
here.
I mean, like,
Dude,
when
I
found
wanted
it-
to walk out the theater when that started to happen. I'm like, are
When
you kidding me?
when I heard that
This whole
movie,
time.
when I heard that movie was not based on real
Oh,
life
thank you,
events,
Brian.
I'm
You're
like,
a good friend. Thank you so much for the support, Brian.
He
Pull
just
for the
couldn't
Mac.
help
What's
himself.
$3? So somebody pay more. Let's do a
All right,
bidding war.
guys.
Thank you.
Bidding war.
Let's
Bidding wars. Oh no.
Oh, Bradley, $1.99. Mountain Dew it. Ah.
Mountain Dew it.
You know what $1.99 gets you? That. Woo! You happy?
$3 to keep it on.
We had
All
to
right.
warm it up with a little money.
Do I hear
first.
four?
It
Do I hear
was
four? Do I
big
hear
bucks.
four?
Listen,
So
I don't
my
think-
my $3 should zip it back up.
Yeah, you're right.
No,
If I
a little
did
bit more,
it,
a little
listen,
bit more.
listen. Even if I needed the money for the 50, and I did take my shirt off, that would be the last super chat I get after you saw all this.
It's true.
This,
Are you gonna
Yeah,
do
for-
that move too?
I did like the truffle
Yes,
shuffle.
yes,
like,
yes.
all
Yes.
of this.
It's gonna be man boobs flying everywhere. That'll be amazing.
Wow, that is
I'm sorry,
amazing.
Ashley.
It's usually
I
looking
in
want
the
you
mirror
to
in the
come
morning
back.
for me.
I want you to come back. Sorry.
Hey, I
Max, are
can
you trying
laugh.
to graciously doggy paddle like in the middle of the ocean like this? Like what the
What?
fuck is that?
Well, Ashley, what's your thoughts on Quentin? You a big Quentin Tarantino fan?
No, you're not getting out of this quickly.
Yeah, that was a perfect segue.
Your dance moves
Yes.
look like a
Ashley.
drowning victim.
Yes, I would think Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is probably one of my least favorite,
Oh,
but I do
Yeah,
like
Widow.
the movie. But I did like it, but it's
Oh.
I can't. But it's I mean it's not.
Oh, it's not
The
top
top
tier
tier,
Tarantino.
yeah,
Oh, I like that.
Oh,
The
hell
three
no,
T's.
no.
Top tier Tarantino. I didn't do that on
Yes,
purpose.
yes.
That just happened
That's
organically.
that's a good
Very
one.
nice.
Yeah.
But
Top
yeah,
tier Tarantino.
yeah, it's not. I like that movie, but no, man, I didn't like Jackie Brown either. I didn't like Jackie Brown that much.
Ah.
I
No,
think, yeah, I
drug.
like Jackie Brown more than. Once
But I
Upon
like
a Time
Jackie
in
Brown more than I
Hollywood.
like Once Upon.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I think Once Upon a Time is my second to least favorite Tarantino movie. Yeah,
Listen,
Yeah.
least favorite.
even if
Yeah.
she doesn't make content, subscribe to Ashley. She's great. She's great.
I'm
She's-
going to. It's just like I took a break.
Well,
you know, I
let me get your channel anyway. Hold on.
I took a breakity break. You know.
Right. That's take what you need. Yes.
Yeah. It's
Well,
like
Jackie Brown's good. It just wasn't one of my favorite. When you're watching things like True Romance, Reservoir Dogs,
Yeah.
Yeah.
oh my God, Pulp Fiction. Jackie
Yeah.
Brown's gonna
Around-
lose
around the
itself
same
in all
time,
that.
yeah.
You know?
Nobody. Yeah. If you talk about Korean Tarantino, nobody really talks
I'm
about
having
Jackie
trouble
Brown.
finding your channel. It's just the widow, right?
yeah.
Inglorious
let's
Bastards.
not,
I mean,
let's
he's
not
got
confuse-
masterpieces.
Don't worry about it. It's
The
this is
angle
about you.
changed.
Anyway,
in-
Max.
in a
Yeah, I don't
hateful
think we
age.
should confuse.
Well, just put it in the
least
private chat
favorite
if you
with,
can, Ashley. It's
with
not
I
the
will.
worst of all time. You
The
know,
two Kill
You can
Bill
have,
movies?
Like,
Come on,
Quentin
man.
Tarantino doesn't really direct bad movies unless
I want to go back to
No,
Jackie
he
Brown
has
because
some
I
bad
remember
ones.
just thinking,
Unless they're called
okay,
Jackie Brown. Yeah, he doesn't direct
Yeah.
bad movies unless they're called Jackie Brown.
Bradley
It had
says-
serious pacing issues for me. It just,
Yeah.
and I love Pam Grier, but it drug on for so long, man.
You mean like Inglorious Bastards?
Yeah, but in Glorious Bastards, you got a really good payoff
Literally,
at the end.
literally after the
Yeah.
first 20 minutes. After
You
the
got a
first
really
20
great
minutes, I went
payoff
to
at
sleep.
the end, though. What did you get in the end of Jackie Brown? You got Henry Fonda's daughter getting blown away in a supermarket parking lot. That's what you got. You didn't get anything else after that. It was
There's
just
so much-
it just wasn't. And that's just my opinion, though. I know people that will die on that hill, man. Jackie Brown, just like they think it's the if you go back,
I
and
got to
watch
give it another shot. I don't
If
know.
you go by the second or third time you watch it, you'll appreciate it more. Like I used to hate Attack of the Clones, now I love it, and I'm the same way with Jackie
really,
Brown. but when-
really, because I used to love it, and after watching it 2 or 3 times, I'm like, why did I watch this again?
What, Attack of the Clones or Jackie Brown?
Yeah, no, Attack the Clones.
I learned to appreciate
It's
it more
on the
over the
same,
years.
not on the same offensive tier as Last Jedi or Rise of Skywalker in my
Or Jackie
opinion.
Brown.
Marcus, you
Uh,
just got
Gee,
here.
now,
Please
look,
notice
yeah, now
me.
I'm just messing with you, bro. I actually like Jackie
Well-
Brown. I just see you getting so.
No, it's
Oh,
not
thank you,
no, it's
Josh.
not
Thank
Jackie
you,
Brown.
Josh.
Yeah, it's not
Thank
Jackie
you,
Brown that's
Josh.
bothering me. You
Well,
said you see
Well,
Attack
no-
of the Clones coming.
Well, Chris, what did you like about Attack of the Clones after your second or third viewing?
Hey, Josh, I want to talk to you behind the scenes soon, so hit me up.
Just
No-
the
nothing
fact
bad,
that
nothing
at
bad.
the end of Attack of the Clones, when there are bad parts in it, but like the entire Genosa thing that bothered me. Like,
Max, you
except-
suck. Marcus,
there were things that you got to see that you never saw before. For example, a giant gladiator dome filled with Jedi all fighting with each other. You'd never seen that on screen before. At the end of the movie, when you see them all loading onto the Star Destroyers and you see all the tanks, it feels like you're going to war. Like it feels like war
Hey, what
at
it
the end of that
said.
movie. These clones are getting ready to go to war. The Camino
What's
stuff was
up?
pretty interesting. I just developed a more appreciation for it. It's still my second to least favorite Star Wars movie of all time.
Alright.
No, wait. There's 3 more after that. I forgot
Oh,
they made.
oh,
I
Isaac,
forgot
yeah,
they made the sequel
that's right.
trilogy.
I honestly I want to revisit some of Tarantino's because a lot of Tarantino I appreciate him, but I only watched it once.
Oh, both Kill Bills are great, Max. Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
Early gem of his that a lot of people don't know was his because it was written but not directed by him. He ghost directed it. Christian Slater and whatever that other girl's name is from The Medium. It's called True Romance. It's incredible.
Yeah. Even some of
That's
the
a
movies
really
he's
good
not
movie.
directed.
Well, Marcus
he's
says this may be spoiler. Max, Vader, and Obi-Wan will fight 2 times in Kenobi series. 2 times?
That's what they're
Yeah.
saying. We don't know if it's true or not.
Yeah.
That's the problem with the internet. People just
no.
regurgitate what they hear other people saying.
I mean, you already know they're gonna fight once, so that's something.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Isaac, are you ready to join us now?
The other main topic that I was going to talk about was Mortal Kombat 2, the actor. I enjoyed it for what it was. I like it wasn't great. There was fun. It's a good basis for a next movie. I'm hoping the sequel will be even better. But what was your thoughts on the Mortal Kombat movie? I guess we'll start with Hot Take DL.
I really liked Mortal Kombat 2021. I didn't like Cole Young though. I didn't like the movie.
I liked his character. He's okay. It wasn't my favorite, but
I mean, yeah, it didn't ruin the movie for me, but like he was probably the least interesting of all of them in my opinion. But I mean, yeah, I'm looking forward to the second movie. I think it will improve a lot on the issues that I had with the first film. And I guess I should put this out there that I don't like Mortal Kombat 1995. So I thought
no. There's no excusing that. There's no excusing that.
Yeah, that was actually 1995 is actually.
What?
Yeah, it's dated as hell, and it's still better than this 2021 version.
I do not agree at all. I even tried rewatching 1995 after 2021 version, and I'm still like, oh my god, this is the cheesiest shit I've ever seen in my life. But I get why people like it.
Yeah.
No. Do not give me that. It's 1995. No, because there are movies that came out the same year and before that was better quality than that movie. Okay, I know that's all you guys had as far as Mortal Kombat media.
It's all we had as far as martial arts.
But
name me a better martial arts movie in 1995 than Mortal Kombat.
I can name you a whole bunch of other
In
martial arts movies that came out
In 1995?
Before 1995?
Before there's a bunch, but I'm talking about.
Why does it matter if it came out the same year? Because I'm telling you before.
Because you said that's all you had. I said it was 1995. I mean, think about it. It's the CGI was still really new. And as far as I know, at that time, it was the only successful video game movie ever made.
In other words, ages like shit.
Well,
that's the best compliment you can give it? Is it ages like shit?
No, I mean,
the martial arts in it are still phenomenal. Still to this day,
it's okay.
The CGI ones.
It's like it's cheesy. It's great. It's violent. It's fun. The soundtrack's amazing. And
practical effects Goro instead of
Isaac
a
joins
CGI Goro.
And then he has
CGI Goro looks better. I'm sorry.
Well, let's get to Ashley. Ashley, what did you think of the Mortal Kombat? Did you see that one?
What's up?
Yeah, I did see it. I liked it. I liked it because it was like gory, but it didn't really feel like a Mortal Kombat movie to me. In like the classic sense of what I wanted. But I didn't hate it. You know, I liked the fighting elements, but I really thought the story was slightly a mess. I do prefer the 1995 film a lot more, even though it doesn't age well with the CGI and stuff. But I think it's a better story, and the fighting scenes are done.
One of the greatest soundtracks of all time.
Than the new
Oh
one.
yeah, I still listen to that soundtrack.
But I like the fact that this one was a little bit like hardcore and gory, though. I did like that.
Yeah, this one was gory and it was hardcore. But here's how I know if I like a movie or not. We're talking about Mortal Kombat 2020-21, right? I can't remember hardly anything about it. I remember the Scorpion Sub-Zero scene at the beginning, and I remember that Kano stole every scene he was in. That's all I remember.
Yeah,
that's all I remember about the movie. It's forgettable.
Well, I'm hoping the sequel will be better. Oh my god,
It has a new writer. It has a new writer director,
Yeah,
right? The Moon.
yeah.
So I'll just say this: I seen the movie. Obviously, I liked it better than Annihilation. Annihilation was a train wreck, like of a movie. Like it was better than Annihilation, but I still think it had a weak.
terrible.
Yeah, it had a weak. I still think it had a weak story overall. The protagonist is I didn't like the protagonist Colton, whatever his name is, Young. I did not like him, but I'll reverse my judgment for the next one because it's having a new writer or a new director, and that's gonna be the Moon Knight. I'll base it off how I see Moon Knight, how I see the Moon Knight first because of the same writer, director, one of those. I don't know exactly. I think it's a writer, but I'll base it off of that.
Austin.
Isaac, are you ready to join the panel now?
He has
Yeah,
he
I
has
know,
internet
it's like
connection
pop
issues.
on, pop
said,
off,
okay,
pop
you've
on,
gone
pop
too
off.
It's
far.
because I don't know why his internet was working so good. Isaac, you okay, man?
Isaac, maybe if you go reverse, it'll work.
It's 'cause he's not fake
no,
Max.
Aaron, be quiet. We have to let Isaac talk before it.
Isaac, are you there, man? Oh, it's because I don't know why his internet was working so good.
Megatron.
Technical
Megatron.
difficulties. So
Sorry,
professional.
Aaron. Never mind.
Brian.
Brian.
I don't know why his internet was working.
Oh
so
shit.
good.
We
Brian,
can hear
what
you
did you
again,
think?
Max.
What did you think? Did you see the new Mortal Kombat? Brian, can you hear me?
Are you muted?
Oh, god damn it.
No, you heard you.
There's a button on my effing mic. I pushed it so you wouldn't hear me. Vape.
Whoa, effing easy with the
Anywho,
language,
I
pal.
know,
Wow.
right? Tone it down here, guys.
Tone it down, guys.
No,
Come
I
on,
couldn't
Brian.
stand that movie. I hated
Oh
it.
wow.
Oh my
Okay.
god, that Mortal Kombat movie made me so mad.
They honey dicked us, Brian. They showed
They
us that amazing.
did.
Honey Dick.
They gave us that teaser between Scorpion and Sub-Zero. That was
and then the rest of the movie's like, oh,
the rest
my
of the
God.
movie was like, who the hell is Adam Cole? I feel like I feel like he should be announcing a WWE event or something. Okay. Oh wait, no, that's Michael Cole. Okay.
Michael
so,
Cole.
Michael Cole. No, I'm just sorry, dude. The whole Goro thing and
Okay,
the
that was tough.
understory,
I'll
and then the
admit it.
fact that they tried to work aspects of the video game in, and they didn't do anywhere near as good a job as the campy '95 movie did.
Yeah.
No.
Like, how do you not do that? You had one job.
The story was
One job.
jumbled and
Make
a
this
mess.
movie look somewhat believable, and they
I
couldn't
thought-
even
I
do
thought the
that.
movie looked believable.
Oh,
Are you
Well, no, I
excited
about
like the
that?
fights.
Do you
I
want
like
to
the
continue?
fights. The martial arts were great up until
Yeah,
the point where he got
fighting
his
was
little.
cool. It was
Up
just like,
until the point where he got his like ballroom dancing outfit at the end, the big gold outfit.
yeah,
Like, what is this?
Yes.
What are they? But the fights were pretty rad. The fights were good. The
Jonathan,
choreography
did
was
you
amazing.
see it?
I just didn't like the story.
Yeah, I see the super chat.
No, did you see the Mortal Kombat? Oh, thank
Yeah,
you.
I'm gonna
H.
give.
Mark.
Why-
I'm
why
gonna
would I
give
want
H-Parts
to?
that one? He's gonna win on that one. I have
Oh.
been beaten. I am defeated. Rumble in the Bronx
H. Parts,
is a
$2.
better
Thank
movie.
you.
Yeah,
Rumble in
yeah.
the Bronx was
1995.
1995.
But it's Jackie Chan.
Thank
Every time
you.
you want to talk martial arts, someone's got to invoke the Holy Trilogy. They always got to go to Ip Man or Jackie Chan or Jet Li. That's not fair.
I mean, that shows that
Let's see if this works this
1995,
time.
1995 sucked, but you know.
Okay,
Wait.
tell me another American-made martial arts movie
Hello,
that was
Peter.
better in
Well,
1995.
finally.
Well, I don't know. I don't think
Isaac. All right. What? Okay, Eddie, you were sitting there patiently. Did you watch Mortal Kombat reboot?
Wait. Are we
Uh.
just gonna skip the super chat?
Oh, H. Parts $2. Rumble in the Bronx was
You said that,
1995.
yeah.
We were
Yes,
just talking
that's,
about.
that's
So let
great.
me get this
H.
straight.
Parts.
Yeah, do you really love The Rise of Skywalker?
Okay, not love, but I did enjoy it.
Me too. See,
Thank you.
common thread. I thought it was great.
Oh
That's
my
fine. I know a
God.
lot of people. Hate
I
it.
thought it was
Yeah,
beautiful.
wait,
I
wait,
thought it was
listen.
visually amazing.
I
but
tell
I
you
didn't
guys
like
this
the
every
film.
time.
All right,
When I
the
watch
weird
the
little
commercial,
row, get the fuck out.
when I watch the trailer,
Look at
and
poor
when I watch
Eddie.
the movie,
Every
I
time
don't
we
care.
ask it, Eddie wants Eddie's opinion. Look what happens. Oh, poor Eddie.
Aw.
Yeah, I want Eddie. Yeah, listen to Eddie.
Eddie, we want to
talk.
hear what Eddie has to say. Come on, everyone, be quiet.
I like The Rise of Skywalker.
Eddie.
Me too.
Eddie,
Eddie.
weird.
Yeah, I'm right here. For a second, I thought I was about to teach this L again. But no, I did watch it. Like I said, I'm not really that big of a Mortal Kombat fan, to be honest with you. I definitely didn't even bother watching those old movies.
Old?
I mean, look, you know what I mean. Obviously, they came out in the 90s.
No.
Ouch, man! I was a young man when I went and saw
Yeah,
that.
me
Eddie.
too.
Ow, you're aging me.
Dude,
No,
it's an old movie. Like
It is, Justin.
Here's a hot take for
Justin,
everybody.
are you just realizing we're
calling
getting
me old?
older? I'm older than you. Yeah, we're getting old, bro.
Here's a hot take for everybody. Mortal
Are you
Kombat
guys
Annihilation
not
is the
old?
best Mortal
I'm
Kombat
gonna be-
movie ever
I'm
made.
gonna be
Okay,
40
somebody,
very
no,
soon.
no,
40.
no. You need to
No,
stop.
I disagree on that.
It's
The first Mortal Kombat was awesome, though. I'm sorry.
no.
Just enough
Eddie just you know, you're
That's,
all
listen,
old.
that's
All of
that's
us
a poster
old.
right there, Eddie.
I
That's,
know
that's,
that pose.
That's a
yes.
calendar pose right
Yes,
there,
it
bro.
is. I was
You
thinking
could
the
be, you
same.
could
He
be,
does
you
the
could
smoke
be
and
a
model.
model.
Eddie.
He does
Eddie's
the
a
So hot
model.
right
He
now.
does
Oh
this-
shit, August. He made
He
August.
smolders on February.
He
ladies
does
and
the
gentlemen.
side tilt on purpose. Look at this shit. Oh
With
man.
the hair.
Lick the teeth.
Yes.
Lick the teeth.
Whoa!
I'm going to get a
Yeah.
bottle of water. I'm laughing so hard.
Now
That
that's
kiss
a
blowing
man that
thing was too
practices the
good.
mirror all the time. That's the
Yeah,
man
he's
right there.
probably like practicing licking his lips and everything.
He's like,
you
yeah.
know.
I'm doing it.
Rubbing his
this
chin.
number here, yeah.
You know he's
Pulling on the
practicing.
facial hair, trying to make it grow longer. I
Yes.
know, man. I know. He's all peach fuzz.
Maybe one day. Maybe one day, Eddie.
Oh my god.
Oh,
You're grown up.
It took
You're
me
gonna
a
grow
long
When
up.
they tell you,
time.
you pull on your
Figure
peach
this
fuzz, it
out,
grows
so.
faster.
Um,
Sorry, I'm just
yeah.
playing, bro.
Yeah, I don't know how this conversation turned to me modeling, but
Yeah, me neither.
Oh,
Just the
I
music.
Know, I know
Okay.
what happened. You called us all old, and then you pose like this.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
I-
yeah.
Cute
to
and
get-
young, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna play this 10 years from now when you're all old, and you're gonna be like, and I'm gonna be 10 years older. So yeah.
I'm no. I'll just say this. I'll just
Such a
say.
sweetheart.
I'll just say this. Obviously, you know, you guys will in 10 years will be way older. You'll probably look older than me too. By the time it's 10 years, I'll still be young. And
No,
obviously-
Yeah.
You're not dying.
He's hitting the fountain of youth.
You're all
Like it's
a
old.
bong
in the back
You
room.
You look young.
Did
What the
Indiana-
hell, man?
Did Indiana
Oh,
Jones give you the fountain of youth or something?
I'm just saying, all you guys will have, you know, straight wrinkles on your face while I still have
Oh,
this
what
wrinkle
wrinkles?
face.
What wrinkles?
But
I have no wrinkles on my
What are you talking
face,
about?
and
How
will
dare
not
you?
ever.
Ashley is beautiful. You
I
know?
have
Oh,
none.
come
Even though you
on.
can't
No,
see me right
no,
now.
no,
I
I
have no
agree.
wrinkles.
You can be
on my
beautiful
face.
but still be old. That's what I'm trying to say.
I might be getting old. Okay,
This guy.
I am 34,
Don't you,
but
don't
but hey, I have
know
no
your manners,
wrinkles.
young man.
Will not
You know
have
what?
any.
You know
anytime
what?
soon.
Fuck this guy, Eddie. I'm out. I gotta get going. Bye,
Oh,
guys.
okay.
Take
See you
care,
later,
Justin.
Justin.
See you,
Take it easy.
Justin.
Oh shit! All
Um,
right.
Don't
leave
end the
video.
stream.
Yes.
No, don't end the stream. Just
I heard
leave.
I heard Enosh did it again today.
All
Oh
you do
man.
is X the
Eddie, you're
screen,
lucky.
X your tab. Don't go to end broadcast.
Well, it's hard.
Oh
when you're
no!
on the
It said
phone.
leave studio.
No,
Yeah,
just
leave
X,
studio.
just X the tab. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
We'll still be
What
going.
I would
All
say
right.
On the
to you,
bottom,
Eddie,
on the bottom. Yeah.
Broadcast.
if
Okay.
we were on
bye.
my stream or nerd.
Bye,
Bane.
guys. This is a great stream.
Ashley, if I was on your stream, it would have been worse.
About
All right. see you
something's
guys.
not. You know that it's not
Ah.
happened yet, but when it happens, I'll be happy for you. Okay.
Well, like I said, don't worry. I'll just keep all the young energy in this panel while you
First of all,
geezers say whatever.
First of all, I'm 27. I'm not that. I'm not that.
Yeah. He's got
You
the
know-
babiest face of everyone.
Like,
No,
like I said,
anybody-
yeah.
Anybody older than Eddie is
Like-
old.
Like I said, when it comes to people like us, we don't have to really worry about them, you know, giving us criticism since you know.
Look,
they're
how do
gonna
you
be-
respond to this? There's some
Well-
gray in there.
Yeah, you're bugging. You think I have gray hairs?
Yeah, I got gray hair. I'll admit it. I got gray hair.
No, I'm gonna be 40 very
First of all, you're
soon.
like 50, bro. So don't even come.
I've
at
been
me with
I've
that.
been depressed. I'm getting 40. Madman's turned 40.
Oh, you're hitting midlife crisis age, Max?
What?
Max,
I'm
Midlife
turning 40
crisis?
and have no, I'll be
I'm
40 and have
just
nothing to show for
barely,
it.
barely older than Matt Jarbo. Barely.
middle-aged madness.
Damn it! No.
Wow.
They call
You
that dementia. Oh,
He's 50, right?
You just roasted the hell out of me, Eddie. Middle-aged madness. Oh my god. I have to my mouth. I have to tell my wife that.
Don't they
Middle-aged-
call that dementia? Oh.
Actual madness. Yeah, when I get older. If I do this for too long. Middle-aged madness.
Dementia.
Dementia madness.
When Max is in retirement home, he's gonna be still doing this.
Retirement home madness. I'm gonna be streaming from the
Still
nursing
bitching
home.
about the Snyder Cut.
In a mad
Yeah,
match.
man.
That Snyder Cut's coming out soon.
It was real.
Look, bro, I don't even know what to say. That was actually gonna happen.
Oh God.
Like I said, if it takes 40 years for you to realize it's not happening, good on
Oh, you hear this dude? Woo! He got
I
choked.
Snyder wouldn't be alive, right?
It's almost a year now, Eddie. It's almost a year now.
Yeah, it is.
It's not been 40. It's not been 40 years. It's almost
So
a year.
39 years from now.
39 and counting. All right.
It's time we start a countdown every year.
Thanks, Josh. Thanks.
Josh
Josh is
cool off because Eddie, man, I'm telling you.
Oh man.
Look, I just
He blew that kiss, and I was like, "Wait a minute, man!"
Ashley, I'm so embarrassed. I get Ashley back here on the show, and then Eddie is ripping me a new one. Middle-aged madness.
Guys, I'm
Dementia.
47. I'm the oldest person on this panel.
Well, don't
Maybe,
say that.
maybe in your community.
Well, that's great, Chris. That
But
makes
do
me
I
feel
look
better.
47? That's a picture from a year ago. Do I look 47?
No, you look good. You look good.
Look at
yeah.
that bad.
No.
You don't look your old ass age. No.
I don't, man. I feel old though. I feel old. Max,
No,
you know
no,
what it's like? You got a bed and you go, oh, I can't do that no more.
Yeah, Napster.
I used to
an event.
do that, but I
Napster.
can't do that no more.
I'm sorry, guys. I can't relate
It's
to
the
any of this
Murtaugh
because I
list.
have
It's
lots
It's
of
oh, I
energy.
have a dude. I'm
I'm
on the
too old for
Murtaugh
this
You
book.
have lots of energy.
You have lots of energy.
I have tons of energy.
It's
My
not
back's
too old
already
for this
hurting. I'll
shit
tell you
list.
I'm
that
about
right
to
now.
send you some curl goddess for that hair, though. That's what I'm about to do.
Nah,
'cause
he's
we
gonna.
gotta-
I'm telling you, man, he's gonna twist that
He's
shit
got
up and go
bounce.
full predator mode.
No, but I'm just
Oh,
saying, I'm just trying to get the
bounce.
curls like to my level of curls, like where it's like, just all shaped.
I
into
think I know what you
beautiful-
mean. Actually, when you're a certain age, your hair starts to shrivel a certain way. So
A sweetheart, my hair does
bro.
not shrivel. I have beautiful hair. I've had beautiful hair since the day I was born. And my hair is not shriveled at all, honey. I've cut it, but my hair is
Eddie,
Can we stop saying the
Eddie's
word
ripping
shrivel,
on everybody.
please?
natural.
Chaos.
I've got real, natural, beautiful curly hair. How about
He's
that?
ripping on everybody, Eddie. Like,
Oh,
Yeah.
Eddie, what you need to do is you got to go for like the Deion Sanders circa 1990 with the it looks wet but it's dry.
It's very dry. That's what I'm saying. I've got some curl, like some.
Oh, what's the Coming to America commercial?
Oh,
So
Soul Glow.
activate.
Let your soul go. That's
Feeling oh
hilarious.
so silky smooth.
You know, when I was a kid, that was like a big thing, man. The Jerry curl with the spray, the activator spray you carried everywhere. I'm not even kidding, man. Everybody I knew in school had that shit. Everybody, dude.
I believe it. I believe it.
Oh, the 80s.
You guys got to remember, I grew up in the b-boy era where they would just break dance through the hallways and shit like it was a movie. Bro, like no joke, dude. They would just start break dancing and shit, break out
Yeah.
some cardboard and start.
Oh,
busting
look at
b-boy
this. Now, no, Isaac. Oh my God.
Like I said,
Retirement
I'm
home.
here to take care of y'all. That's how it.
No,
that's
Eddie's
how
here
it
to
is,
Eddie's here to
Eddie's the
kill us
nurse.
all.
We'll
Is that
be
what he's
full
saying?
of bed sores and we won't
No,
be fed.
no,
He'll
Eddie-
be looking in the mirror. Yeah.
Eddie's gonna
This
no
is the
Eddie's
problem.
gonna
He's like, I'm making
Eddie-
faces in the mirror, not taking.
No,
I'm ready for
Finger
my
guns.
sponge bath, Eddie.
Finger guns.
pointing at you.
Eddie-
Finger
Eddie-
guns pointing at you. Do it again, Eddie. Eddie, do it again.
What, this?
That was
Ah!
yes. Oh my god. You blowing the kiss. I'm telling you. Look at that.
I'm
Oh,
telling you,
God.
man. Eddie's like,
Thank you.
you know who Eddie reminds me of? You guys are. I'm gonna date myself again because you guys are young, but there used to be a show
Oh,
called
H
Chips.
Sports now.
Do you guys remember Chips? Officer Poncherello from Chips.
Mhm.
Eric Estrada.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh
Punch.
yeah,
He
no,
used to
yeah.
do that finger guns thing and blow the kiss all the time at the camera, and Eddie just did
Yeah.
it perfect, dude.
You know, he got
Officer
some smolder.
Poncherello reporting for
Listen,
duty.
he has it working. He's practiced a lot, but he has it working. H parts. I'm gonna
of
stay in the
course.
chat. I'm gonna age by
I-
50
I-
years, maybe.
I never have trouble with the ladies. That's how it is with me.
Oh, all right.
This guy.
Let's talk about.
Oh my goodness.
Let's talk about New
Is
Line
this-
moving forward with Mortal Kombat sequel. Moon Knight Scribe Jeremy Slater.
There we
scripting.
go. That's what I was talking about.
I heard
yeah.
they're writing the fatalities first. Like they're really going hardcore on that. Unfortunately, French actor died last week in a skiing accident.
Oh yeah, I remember that. The guy from
But
What
they're
French
going.
actor was in it?
that was like a
Stephen?
month ago though, man. He played a
So
villain or
it
something.
says Louis
Moon
Gann,
Knight. Yeah, he was in
Jessica
Moon Knight,
McNamee,
yeah.
Josh Lawson, Joe Taslim, Mikad Brooks, Ludi Lin, Tate. Oh, I'm really hard. These names suck. Headed to cast. Sorry, trying to say them all in a
I'm
row.
butchering these names, therefore your
Yes.
names suck.
No, they're great names.
What's her name?
I
Jessica
suck. I'm sorry,
McNamee?
I suck.
What's her name? Jessica McNamee or something?
No other deals are locked in. I think there's a strong
And Johnny
possibility we're getting Johnny Cage. And
Yeah.
what do you think if they? I read in another article that they're writing the fatalities first.
Oh no,
make-
it's more than a strong possibility, Max. They literally tease her that
Yeah.
that was the post credit scene was Johnny Cage. You know what I mean?
Okay,
Of
can they
the
write a
movie.
good story first?
So, well, I think Mortal Kombat. You want to like this type of film, or like heavy martial arts. Don't you want to be the story to revolve around tentpole action sequences? So
I
yes,
will say this much for the
story is the most
2021.
important. But for
Max.
something like this, you want a big event.
Yeah.
Story.
I will say this: Mortal Kombat being such an ambitious project this day and age, with the two really great animated movies they got floating around on DC now. You know, I think that when you watch 2021's Mortal Kombat, you can just tell somebody messed with that movie, man. Somebody chopped a lot out of that movie. You can tell.
I kind of agree. I think
You
so,
know,
too.
if you watch it, because there's no way that, or they had one guy come in and film. I'm sorry to keep beating on this, guys, but me and Brian are gonna beat the shit out of this. I'm sorry. They either had one guy come in and film the beginning with Scorpion and Sub-Zero, and then had another guy film the rest of the movie, or somebody messed with that movie, man.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just
So they
It
had-
just doesn't move
So they
fluid
had-
at all.
So they had like Snyder working on it, and then all of a sudden
Well-
they had like Joss Whedon working on it.
well,
Yeah,
for a
something
movie
like
that
that.
was about a tournament, there was no tournament.
There was no tournament.
Yep. I know.
They're
It was about
setting up the
prevent-
tournament.
It was about preventing a
They're
tournament from
setting up-
happening, wasn't it? That's
Yeah,
what
we
Shang
don't even
Tsung
want the
do.
tournament. Screw the
Yeah.
tournament. Let's just all go and
kill.
shop at J.C. Penney. Like, it was horrible, dude. And the fights were so good
Yeah. Well,
to have no
actually,
story connected. That's why I was mad
Did
at
it
the
give
movie.
you enough to be excited about a future sequel, or was it good
Oh, no,
enough
no, I'll
to
take
say that
Mortal
you wanted
Kombat
to
and-
continue? Do you
I'll
want to
take
continue?
Mortal Kombat any way I
Yes,
can get it,
please
Max.
continue.
Yeah, I'll watch
Uh,
Mortal Kombat any way I can get it.
I'll
Yeah,
watch
It's
it.
gonna happen.
You'll watch it.
I
but
don't-
you're-
but
but
I,
you're
I'm
not-
like, I'm not like excited for it. Like I
Yeah.
watched the first one. I watched it on HBO Max the first time I fell asleep. And then the second time, after people were like, well, give it another shot. I watched it again. I mean, like I said, I liked the fighting and I liked that it was gory, but the story wasn't compelling. And like, I like the action and the fighting, but you've got to be able to tell an overarching story for me to be fully engaged, because then I'm not involved or really care about what's happening with the characters. So like, hopefully they'll get things right the second time around, and hopefully it'll be a traditional Mortal Kombat movie, because that's not what we got.
I
first time
agree.
around.
I absolutely agree with Ashley, because if there's not a good story, I can't get invested in the characters. I need a good story.
Mortal Kombat's a good story. Like the franchise has a very good story.
You know, I saw a guy's top 10 list from last year. You guys are going to think this. I'm not even making this up. He had at number 1, he had Mortal Kombat, and at number 9, he had Dune. I was like, what? Who are you, dude? Your channel's going to die slow.
It's not that good. It's not that.
I do have one Marvel article that we could.
Did you get Windshield or the likes and dislikes?
We could talk about it. We
I
have
think he
one
was
Marvel-
a kid,
we have
Aaron. I think he was young.
We have one rumor
one.
from my good friends at Geekosity that everyone cringes every time I say. And
Katie's so excited.
Isaac's coming into the private chat saying old people. And I was like, Isaac, you got some old ass internet. Don't come at me with your old people. You have some You have some old
We have
people
dial up?
dial up. Yeah, you
Get your house in
Use
order
that-
before you start talking crap.
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah, so
God,
you're-
Marcus with a good take. Finally, the lore is important too. You're right,
course,
Marcus. It
yeah.
is.
Yeah.
It's very, especially
Yeah.
in Mortal Kombat. The lore is uber
Yeah.
Lore's
important.
amazing. Mortal Kombat lore is amazing. It's like one of the best video game franchise lores out there.
We didn't get to learn about Outworld or nothing, dude. I was
Yeah.
pissed. It was so dumb. Like,
And the way they
Wait
use
till the
Scorpion's
sequel.
girls lore in this movie was terrible.
Okay, so this is
waiting for
according to-
Dune. If I get burned again, I'm
This is
out.
not from Geekosity because I saw this from Screen Geek.
Okay, well,
Sure.
it's from Aaron.
Are you
chill
sure
out.
this
I
isn't
know,
from
I know.
Rockstar?
All
No,
the
I'm
sites
not-
cover all the sites cover the same stories.
I know,
It-
I know.
it-
I'm not bashing Geekosity because
Okay,
I
okay.
heard
Oh
this
my
rumor.
God! If I hear Mephisto one more goddamn
No, I
time,
heard this.
Well,
the,
I wanna-
Fine,
yeah.
maybe finally we'll get Mephisto.
No, I want to get Ashley's take first because Ashley has great takes on Marvel. What do you think of this rumor? Let me see. It's not written by Mikey. It's written by someone else. Listen, Giancarlo Esposito has an amazing voice. I'd be excited to have him as a villain in Marvel. You know,
Well, heck yeah.
What's
He was
your
awesome
take,
as Moff
Ashley?
Gideon.
I would like to see him in the MCU, but or really with Sony, because I would like him to be like this, modern take on Norman Osborn is who I really want him to be.
Wow,
But
That's really
because just because the type of actor he is, and I think that he can do Norman Osborn really well. I think that he could even do like Doom. Mephisto, I think it could work, but I'm like a little like on this like train with Mephisto because I put all my chips in so much with Mephisto that like I'm just not, until I see it, I'm not gonna believe it or buy it or truly connect with it. You know what I'm saying? Like at all. Like if I could like pick somebody really to be Mephisto, and like people always kind of like, ooh, that's kind of weird. It would be like Al Pacino. For me, it would be like Al Pacino. Yeah, because it's like I feel like he would be great as Mephisto.
He did play the devil.
Yes, and I think that I know, and that's like it'd be a good nod to like his past things that he's done before.
Hey, old people.
But we'll see. I'm hoping that this is true. But I just
you're
maybe
up
at the
for
end,
it, but you gave some great castings for him. That would be interesting, Norman Osborn.
I do think
I agree.
I do think Mephisto is going to happen eventually. Like I know people are like pushing down the idea Mephisto is going to appear in this and this and this, but I do like he'll appear some down the line soon. I don't know if the rumors of Ghost Rider is appearing soon, stuff like that. Mephisto's I think the next 2 to 5 years we'll have Mephisto in the MCU.
I think we might, maybe, possibly, in a post-credit scene, he might be in Multiverse of Madness, but I'm still pushing it there. I still don't think it's that soon. Maybe
I don't think he's in that
around
movie.
the time, like after Blade, like once we get closer to Midnight Suns, he might start to appear a bit. But maybe,
Okay.
I just don't believe any casting for Mephisto until like I literally see it on screen.
Cool. Anyone else, DL? What are your thoughts on this potential rumor?
I'm pretty much with Ashley. I believe it when I see it. There was so many theories of Mephisto's gonna be in this, Mephisto's gonna be in this, Mephisto's gonna be in this, that it drove me nuts. So it's like I've kind of like played out with Mephisto at this point. Like if he does show up in a random Marvel film that I don't know, I'm probably just gonna be like, okay, whatever. But like, this is a good casting. If what's his name? Giancarlo Esposito. I think that's a good casting for him. But I honestly would want him to be like a CGI effect. But like we'll see how it goes if he does become in the MCU. I don't know if he'll be in I highly doubt he'll be in Doctor Strange, but crazier things have happened, like Spider-Man: No Way Home, because I was like, "There's no way Toby and Andrew's gonna be in this movie." But hey, they showed up, so we'll see. But I'm just played out with Mephisto. I'm tired of people bringing him up every freaking conversation when it makes no sense. But yeah, we'll see.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't know that was a thing. That's why I don't talk about Mephisto anymore. I brought him up one time on this channel, and everybody yelled at me. So I don't even say Mephisto anymore.
Everyone yell at him right now.
I blame Eric Voss from New Rockstars.
I mean,
I blame WandaVision because that's where it all started.
Well, it was Eric Voss, New Rockstars, and WandaVision.
See, I was
blame.
on that train, like before even Eric Voss, like because I like wrote like a 35-page paper before WandaVision came out, like on like all of my theories, and then like when you see like the stuff in the ruins and in the show and in like the wallpaper, it's just like you see so many elements of the devil, like these devil, you think it's coming.
Well, old Scratch the Rabbit, you're like, oh,
you know?
come on, man.
Yeah, I thought he was her familiar. I thought he was the familiar. He was Mephisto, and then none of
Is he not related, Ashley? I don't know my lord.
There is demons in
I
there's
do. I'm
demons.
like, I know my
Is
Marvel.
Mephisto
like,
not related to Agatha?
No, no, they have a connection.
They are related, but she works. She works in service of Mephisto in the comic books.
Yeah, that's what made me think he was going to show up.
Yeah.
And then the children too,
and
are
I
like
killed Sparky too,
or extensions
That shit was great.
of Mephisto in the comic books. You know,
I know what happens. Doctor Strange. I can tell you one thing to clear everything up. Mephisto's not in it.
I mean, yeah, I don't think he's in the movie. I said if he was, it would be a post-credit, secondary scene that they added to the end of the movie that really doesn't have anything to do with this movie.
I think everyone's in
setting up the
Multiverse
next
of Madness.
thing.
I think everyone's in there.
I hope not.
I know who's in it.
All right.
I don't want to know.
Aaron, you keep saying
Sure
that.
you do.
I don't
Aaron.
want to
Sure
know.
you do.
I don't want to know.
I don't know
I don't
everybody,
know.
but I know who's
Just tell
in
us.
it.
Eddie, you ageist bastard. Is this too old? Is this too old of an actor for you, ageist?
Yes,
ageist
too old.
bastard?
Right now.
Too many wrinkles.
Like I said, look, guys. This is put past us. I mean,
So high energy
look,
right now. Look at him.
Look, when it comes to what I said, look, obviously you guys won't last forever, so don't hold a grudge against me.
Oh my God!
Me and Eddie will be the last one standing.
He's getting grumpy. It's nap time, guys. That's all it is.
All right.
Well, like I said, gotta get that used skin, and that's what happens when you take naps. I mean, I'm not gonna wake up having wrinkles or anything like. But no,
Damn.
We won't for the next 30 years, Eddie.
Oh, yeah, like I said, we're the young crew right here. We're
Just
hip.
remember,
Yeah.
Eddie.
know what kids
Just
wanna
remember,
hear.
Eddie. Keep
We'll
living.
be alive in 10 years.
You keep living, you'll get old someday too.
Yeah, it's a good thing for me. That shit would take forever.
Can't wait till you wake up and be like, "Oh, my back."
Me and Eddie got 40 years.
Let's talk. This is still Marvel related. So is this a bad take for Michael Chiklis?
Yeah, it's a
Marvel
bad take. Tell
Fantastic
Michael
Four-
Chiklis, shut up.
No.
Oh,
Wait.
No, what do you mean? Oh no! Have you guys seen the Shield? I don't want to hear that
Hold
shit.
on.
You know how
Wait a
dark the
minute.
Shield was?
Wait a minute.
Chris, this is Disney. Remember, this is Disney.
Chris's words and commentary does not represent MME, even though he's.
Oh
seen
my
MME.
God, he was on the
Yes, it does.
Shield,
But wait.
murdering
It's what Max
people.
believes.
But wait, he has a point. He has a point.
Okay.
But this is Disney, guys. They're not gonna make it. I mean, they might make it dark, but not too dark. Like what kind of dark? Like Thor dark? Like a
Don't be Fat Four Stick dark. I'll tell you that right now.
I like the Fantastic Four movie. I think it's fun.
I didn't hate it.
With the
And I got a thing for
2015
Kate
one.
Mara,
And
you
four
know.
stick.
No, the first two. The
Oh no, I
2015
liked it.
Oh,
I
the
liked
first
the
two
first
is
one.
okay.
I like the second one even. It's just not perfect,
Yeah.
but
Silver
Galact-
Surfer
Galact-
one?
Okay.
Silver Surfer was
Yeah.
cool. It's just Galactus is eh.
that wasn't Galactus, guys.
A giant cloud?
But there's Doctor Doom on a surfboard in that, man. There's Doctor Doom. I saw
Dr. Boom.
Well, here's
Dr.
my
Doom.
hot take on the
I
Fantastic
heard,
Four
I heard,
movie.
I heard
Boomer.
Galactus is in Doctor Strange with that big cloud in that one scene.
The reason they keep flopping, guys, the reason the Fantastic Four movies keep flopping is because everybody gets hyped up about it. Then the movie comes out and nobody cares. Nobody
need a
cares
legit
about the
Dr.
Fantastic
Doom.
Four.
Because the Fantastic Four
It's
movies
all
are
about the villains.
sitcoms.
That's all
I
about the
actually care
villains.
about the
You have a
first
good
one.
villain story within your movie. It's good.
I care about the
That's-
first one, the 2015 one. I'm like, no.
Well,
Oh, that's
Ashley,
so bad.
what do you
Miles
think about this?
Teller, but I like
Did
Miles
he-
Teller as Reed Richards, I could never see
A
it.
Fantastic Four. I mean, like, I don't want it to be like campy, but like to me, like they don't need to be very dark because the type of family they are. I like for them to be a more a lighter on the lighter side, but I don't want them also to be like this I liked the first Fantastic Four movie. I didn't like the second one. I don't want them to be like overly cheesy like they are in that movie. In that light,
like
where
a
it's
Full
like,
House
You know what was
episode.
yeah, like exactly. I want it to be like this, family element, but I want Reed to be an asshole. Like, excuse my language. I want him to really show those elements. Like, he's extremely intelligent. He's the smartest person in the Marvel comic universe, not in the MCU, because apparently that's Shuri, which is weird to me. But I want to see him like have that, anti, not really getting along with people, being like really into himself and drawn off and kind of an asshole. And, and Sue like being like this, very optimistic character. Because Reed Richards is an asshole. Like, really, he is, and I think that we really need to see that because it's part of his genius. But I still want it to be a light movie in that way. Like, just like we need, like, we get hints of Hank Pym, in this new world of Ant-Man, but Ant-Man and Wasp is horrible. That he's that kind of guy. But I really, with Reed Richards, I really think that you need to show that he, is not, he's not really good with, human interaction. Because he's just, so hyper intelligent and into his science outside of his relationship with Ben. That is like the closest relationship that he really has,
Degrassi has a good point. This is Kevin Feige's third Fantastic Four movie that he's worked with.
And Marcus, I know he's a family man, but he is an asshole at the same time.
Right.
I mean, most geniuses are.
I mean, as
I
long
think-
as you're not.
Degrassi wants John David Washington as Reed.
A lot of the MCU geniuses
I
are
think
assholes.
that's what's going to happen.
Oh, really? Okay.
I don't want John Krasinski. I don't think. I don't.
Why do you not want John?
He's
Krasinski?
not
Jim
John
Halpert. It's Jim
I can tell
Halpert.
you, John Krasinski
It's
is
just-
not going to be him. I can tell you that.
I don't think that
Why
he
can't you tell us?
exudes intelligence. I don't feel like I can look at John Krasinski and be like, "Oh, you can be the smartest person in the Marvel universe." To me, like, I'd rather see what's his name, Joseph Gordon-Levitt. I would like to see that.
But what about Jim
I
Halpert?
don't.
You
But
like
I don't
Cobra
really
Man
want
over
to see. Yes,
Joseph
I like.
Gordon-Levitt's legit.
I like him when he's in the right role. He works. I think
Gordon-Levitt,
that
Dark
yeah.
Knight Rises.
He's actually right.
That's,
He did
yeah,
Dark
but
Knight
Dark Knight
Rises.
Rises, yeah.
I'll tell you another one that's really underrated. He was in the one where he's the bike messenger. Excellent movie.
Yes, that's a really
yeah,
good movie.
yeah.
Premium
yeah.
Rush,
Michael
yeah.
Shannon, right? Michael Shannon.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Here's something a lot of people don't know. That is a remake of a Kevin Bacon movie called Quicksilver.
Well, I wanted to say what I thought really worked about the first Fantastic Four. I think the Thing and the Human Torch chemistry, razzing on each other, was a lot of fun, and I think that's what worked the best. To a lesser extent, Invisible Woman was, she looked great, but that's about it. Kind of boring. I'm sorry. I'm not.
Yeah.
And,
Is it possible that now that Captain America's
Oh.
gone, he comes back as the Human Torch again?
Yes.
I would
Could it
love
be
to see
done?
that.
He's gonna say
I'd
flame
love
on.
to see that. I definitely would love to see that. Be like, oh,
That
Oh,
would
if
be
Chris
great.
Evans isn't a variant of
But-
Human Torch, I'm leaving.
you know what'd be funny if he ran
That
into like
has to happen.
if he
Chris
ran into like
Evans
No, it
Sam-
does
loves
not
Captain
have to
America
happen.
again.
if he ran into Sam Wilson or like Bucky, it'd be like, wait a minute, Steve? Who's Steve? I'm Johnny Storm. I'm
Johnny
Human
Storm.
Torch.
Flame on.
Flame on, man.
Flame on.
Matt, the
lied.
only reason I went ballistic like that is because I'm still a little salty from the Scarlett Johansson stuff. I'm
Okay.
tired of these Hollywood A-listers getting where they want to be in life and then dissing people for doing the same thing or having
Oh,
these
yeah.
crazy takes. Like, she was like, "Oh, I've been so sexualized." No, you sexualized yourself, girl, because you knew that was. Stop it. You knew
That's
who you
the
were playing.
character.
Yeah, that was the character. You did it. Now
That's
you're
why
gonna
I
bash
love
it.
her.
You're
You
gonna
know?
go and Michael Chiklis is gonna go on 5 seasons of one of the most brutal cop shows ever made. Okay, and
Don't
be the
say
most
too dark.
crooked, evil cop you've ever seen next to like
Good
Denzel in
point. Good
Training
point.
Day.
I thought
And
I
now
was
he's
getting
gonna be
the.
like, I hope they don't go too dark. What?
Well, because he understands the character.
No, I see your point now, Chris. I thought you meant you didn't like the Shield. No, I see. Yeah, it's dark. I haven't
No,
finished the
I
Shield.
can't believe
gotta
you're
go
gonna
back.
play this amazing character on the Shield and then bash somebody else's vision if they want to go dark.
Yeah, there's Vision sucked. It's a Sorry. I'm sorry.
I
don't
lied.
like-
I do have more Marvel.
Yeah,
what we talk-
I'm in. I'm in.
Ashley,
American
what's your
Chavez.
thoughts on America Chavez and
Actress's
into
name.
MCU?
I wish I knew
I-
more
I-
about her. or
I
the
like
character.
this character.
Oh, you
I mean,
do?
she's
Okay.
a fairly new character.
Yeah.
She's important. She's very important to the movie.
Yeah, I mean, because she's the way that they're
Yeah.
going to, travel through the multiverse. I'm just curious if they're going to go with their traditional or the way that they revamped the character recently, where she's, that she's actually, not an alien, that she's actually, from this universe, and that was all like trauma that she created. I'm curious. I think that they're going to go with the 2015 version and not do the 2021, which I feel like if they did the 2021, I think she would be a more compelling character, where it was like trauma, like she lost her sister, she lost her parents because her parents took her and her sister, to the scientists because they both had Edgerton syndrome, and did these experiments on them. It did these experiments on them, and then from there, both of them lost their lives. And then the trauma, then from that, she caused to believe that she was from this, this other world, which she's not. She's actually from New York, and she had her two mothers who are both scientists. And
Well, what is she then, Ashley? I don't know much about this character.
They're doing
Is she a mutant?
No.
Well, no, she was actually from a different universe, where with all women. And they all looked like a Puerto Rican descent.
I think that's the story here.
But in 2021, in the 2021 comic book, they changed that storyline and made it be that she created that she was from this other universe, even though, she was born with Edgerton syndrome. And then through these experiments, it gave her the abilities to travel through the multiverse, and that she created this place where she had not existed in, based off the trauma that she experienced at 5 years old when she lost her sister, was ripped from her arms, and both of her mothers were killed. Once they realized what was happening to these children during these experiments.
I think actually they're doing stuff is similar. I believe they're doing stuff is similar to that in the movie with their family in their universe. Like something goes wrong with their universe.
So she comes from a planet of all women that look like Puerto Rican descent, and they're super
Where
strong.
can I go?
Yo, I know a lot of
travel
channels
through
are going to
they
be
get
pissed off about this girl.
She gets punched stars through the multiverse.
They're all
travel.
Chris, I believe they're all lesbian.
They're all dead. They're all
just saying. I could think of
the
some
only
channels that are going to
survivor.
really
Chris,
hate this character.
Oh yeah.
They're
I
gonna
mean, she's
hate
been
this
around. Oh yeah, they're gonna hate her.
because
she even has the LGBT on her jacket.
It's all a forced diversity, identity, politics. And
Well,
you
that's
gotta
her
stand up for your
character.
rights, people. I can just see these channels going off. I
Yeah.
love
They
it.
really are.
Movie
They
makes
really are.
$10 billion.
That's
They really
Jake
are,
Gyllenhaal,
I mean,
yeah.
I think that she's an interesting character,
Well,
especially her power set. Like
I
to
believe-
see that on the screen, the way she punches.
I believe her
through
universe does
these
get
holes,
affected.
and then they're in the face, and they're in the shape of the stars. It's gonna
I
look.
think
really
they're
cool
all
on screen.
interesting.
And she's super strong too.
All 30 movies or whatever that's out there now. I think there's so many interesting characters. I don't care that they're going to give Valkyrie the role of that doesn't piss me off. All
No.
these people are so
That pissed me
angry
off. No.
about the dumbest stuff. I think it's perfectly
Well,
logical.
I mean,
that Valkyrie
I want to
takes
say
it
thank
over.
you, Ashley. You sold
Yeah.
me on this character because all I've heard is negative stuff on the internet. You really sold me. It's a
No,
very,
I'm sold
sounds
on
like
it
a
now.
very
People are
interesting
negative.
character.
Yeah.
Thanks, Ashley. No, I'm
You're
looking
welcome.
forward to
Ashley,
it now.
Ashley, I think some stuff you said about her, it kind of goes into what is going to happen in the movie. I think stuff does happen to her universe in the movie.
I do
Yeah.
have
So
one
she-
tiny question though,
Yeah.
Ashley.
Mhm.
If she comes from a planet of nothing but lesbians and all
He
women,
cannot get past this.
how do they procreate?
Chris cannot. He,
I want to know how they make babies.
It's like that they're like created in these pods.
They're
Kinda like
pod
Man of
people.
Steel.
Okay,
so you
blew
don't
me. I
got
was
to try.
there.
Chris, see, they
Chris,
don't need you,
Man of
man.
Steel. Remember
He was
that? How
trying-
remember?
He's trying to find a way for him to
Chris.
be needed on this.
Yeah, I mean, it's just
He's
like yeah, they're
They don't need
And
you,
she
bro.
has two mummies. She has two mummies.
That's a
Chris.
good
But I think
question.
that from what it looks
question.
like that they're doing the that she's from this other universe. But I would because I think it'd be too much to tell, especially in Doctor Strange, that she has trauma and she thinks she's from this other universe and she's not,
Not doing
because
that.
Were
there's
you
so many other
questioning-
things happening in the movie that
Were
to
you
add that in, it would be just way too much.
See, Degrassi, that was a genetic.
Were you questioning an
replication.
island full of Amazons and Wonder Woman?
You better hope the ladies
Exactly,
on this
but yeah,
you better hope the ladies on this planet don't figure out how to not
They
need us.
had gods,
We'll be
DL.
done.
They had Zeus.
Yeah.
But the Amazons, I believe, aren't bi.
they are. I mean, they're bisexual.
And they,
I mean,
and
Wonder
like,
Woman's bisexual.
Wonder Woman's mother fucked Zeus. Remember, like,
Whoa,
Yeah.
Aaron.
Damn, bro.
Yeah,
Heroes do that.
yeah.
that's true.
That's what heroes
That's
do.
true.
Right?
She could have made love. You know, could have been sensual. Yeah.
Talking
Why
about
got to be so aggressive?
Zeus
Hey, no, I
loves
don't
women.
care about the lesbian part. I was just
No.
wondering how they made babies. That was all I
Yeah.
was wondering. You know.
It's like
well,
Superman, Man of Steel. Remember how they make babies?
Mitosis.
Yes, it is from Thor Ragnarok.
Talking about like people, actors and actresses that are kind of jerks behind the scenes. Charlize Theron didn't feel safe on Mad Max set with Tom Hardy. Let me see.
Is there something we should know
They,
about?
I've heard that they really did not like each other.
Really?
Apparently he showed up late all the time, and he was really disrespectful to the cast and crew. So Theron was reportedly furious. She was really going to make a point, said camera operator Mark Golnick. She didn't go to the bathroom, didn't do anything. She just sat in the war rig. After Hardy finally arrived, Theron apparently responded, "How disrespectful are you?" And she said the producer should find the effing CUNT word 100. See you next Tuesday. $100,000 for every minute that she's held up this crew when she was proving a point to him. Hardy apparently responded by charging up to her, demanding, "What did you say to me?" Hardy was quite aggressive, and that Theron really felt threatened at this point. Theron demanded protection on set. It got to a place where it was out of hand.
That is out of hand. That is crazy.
I don't want to make excuses for bad behavior, but it's a tough shoot, she added. Theron admitted she could have been more thoughtful of the situation for others around her, and Hardy was horrible. What's our thoughts on this? I mean, this isn't. I mean, there's also two sides to his story, but what's your thoughts? Disrespected, showing up late, treating the crew like your peons. Like, I don't care about your time. I shouldn't say this because I'm late to my own show sometimes.
That's crazy because
I get the feeling around here all the time.
Yeah.
Ryan. Ryan. Am I a Tom Hardy?
I don't know. Man.
You're Mad Max.
You're Mad Max, bro. You know what it's like. You know what? I mean, we don't know because we're not A-list actors, but we can picture in our heads. We've seen enough stuff on. These people don't think like us, man.
No.
They win an Oscar and
Marcus,
you get them kind of egos in the same room. You know what I mean?
Marcus, you said this the other day and I talked about it. Cast John Krasinski. He's so listen. It's 99 cents, bro. It's 99 cents.
Not to mention we moved on from that half an hour ago.
Yeah, John Krasinski reading Doctor Strange.
Hopefully, he's just a variant.
Yeah, version.
You need to make him the main.
But to say you don't feel safe, that sounds like some fake outrage or some like hyperbole. Oh, I didn't feel safe with Tom Hardy. Yeah, because Tom Hardy's gonna pull you off to the side and beat you up and destroy his career. You know what I mean?
But he
I
got
wonder
in your
if
face.
it's just it's just like personality differences.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Maybe.
Like you
don't judge
get
too
two
much.
people.
Don't judge too much, right?
That's what I'm saying. Like two
that's what I'm
people
saying.
can
Just
be
egos.
oil and water, and they just don't mix. Like no matter how
I
hard you
noticed.
try,
I noticed.
you just might just not like somebody, right? No, like there's just something about them. You're like, ugh, I don't like you. You know,
Jack
you're not
Nicholson,
like
Jack
you're not
Nicholson hated working with Michael Keaton. He hated working with Michael Keaton.
Who did?
Jack Nicholson. He hated it at first. He couldn't stand Michael
Keaton. I can't do the damn part.
Now they're buddies.
I don't understand.
Rock and Vin Diesel.
Oil and water.
Yeah, there you go. The Rock and Vin Diesel. Sometimes you just get those egos, man.
I don't want to do a lot of judging because we weren't there. But
Yeah.
I do want to say I do take it personally if you disrespect the cast and crew and think you're better. You know, you're better than everyone else. I hate that.
Yeah,
when I
and
make
the
comments.
the and the
Yeah.
CUNT word, you got to remember, Max.
I don't.
over
I
there-
never use.
I
that.
like Tom
never
Hardy.
use
Yeah,
daughter-
over here where we are, that's the baddest of the
I like
bad.
Tom
Over
Hardy,
there,
but-
that's like saying asshole. That doesn't
Yeah.
mean
Okay.
nothing to them over there.
I like
That's
Tom Hardy.
possible. Different,
you know,
different
different
regions
slang,
of the world. It's
yeah.
not as in, you know. Yeah, I
Okay.
never use that word, but
Over
yeah,
here,
I
you
don't-
use that word, you might get knocked out by a woman.
Yeah.
Over there, it's nothing. It's like calling somebody a dummy. It's nothing to them over there.
All right. I have one final thing, and then we'll wrap it up here.
Okay.
If you have still time, Ashley, I might like to talk to you a little bit behind the scenes. just for
Sure.
a few minutes.
Can I just say though, that was my favorite thing you brought up so far. Like out of everything we talked about just now, it's
Yeah.
all fun. But that Tom Hardy stuff with Charlize Theron, there's some meat on that bone, man. I like that one. That one, I want to go read that whole article and be like, what was going on with these two?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
If
they're
I had
probably
a-
having an
if I-
affair or something.
They
and
secretly love each other.
Or she probably told him I think
Yeah.
you do horrible voices in movies. Like, why did you do that horrible Bane voice in Dark Knight Rises? You just like your
Terrible.
voice, like
Yeah,
kind of just
honestly,
ruined the movie
I
for
was
me.
I think
in the dark.
And I heard that you're going to be in these Venom movies, and I know
I
you're going to do a
think-
crappy voice there too. And make
I
bad
think
movies.
Tom Hardy's overrated. I don't think he's a bad
Me
actor,
too.
but I
Thank
don't get it. I just don't get it. Like
Charles
everything's
Theron
so amazing.
I
That-
loved
that-
him in The Drop,
Okay.
and that is it.
I love him in Star Trek. No, I'm kidding.
I loved him in The Drop.
No,
and that
there
was a
are
really
things I've
good
seen
movie.
in him
Star
that I
Trek
really
Nemesis.
liked, man.
Goat.
I really enjoyed it. First of all, I think what really blew him up is when, look, you can say what you want, but when you get connected to anything that's connected to DC, when he became Bane, that really blew his
I
career up.
think I think
I
I just
Inception
didn't like the
helped it, right?
voice. I just didn't like the voice.
I
think
first
some-
saw.
it just-
I mean,
it was a-
Star Trek was his first movie I recognized him, but I think Inception was like really what got him noticed because that was. a
Oh, wow,
Nolan
he was
movie.
good in Inception.
I
He
really
was
liked
good
him in
Inception,
Rock
but
and
it was such
Rolla,
a
where he
small
played the
role.
gay guy in the Wild Bunch. You guys remember that? He was in love with
Oh,
Gerard
yeah.
I
Butler.
didn't see that one.
Rock
Yeah.
and Rolla.
think
That's
it's-
a great. Anything Guy Ritchie does is pretty much great. but
let's take
Yeah.
this
Aladdin
final-
was not great.
let's take this final topic to talk about our anticipation about the Batman coming out next week, and then of course the Batman sequel probably already in the works. So take it easy, sweetheart. Oh, was that a sigh, Ashley?
Yeah.
Oh, it is. Oh my goodness, I'm shocked.
I mean, I
have
wanna
cape and
see
cowl
it, but-
fatigue. I have cape and cowl fatigue. I'm not gonna lie.
I agree. I want to
Yeah, me
see it.
too.
but
I'm
I don't
super
care.
hyped for this movie, and I love
I just think it's
Batman,
going to be
but
like really boring.
Wow, see, you remember what I did this stream earlier? Not to bring all that up, but I'm shocked that people don't think. Listen, we've just had we're oversaturated with Batman. I love Batman, but you have to do something really, really
This is different.
groundbreaking
How
to
is it
get
different?
that kind of box.
all I
office.
can say is the Riddler
wearing a
better
pink
kill
suit?
it in this
They're gonna
movie.
use-
No,
this
I've
is-
talked
they're gonna use-
to quite a few people that are just like,
They're
okay.
gonna use. It's true. They're gonna use this movie. Is gonna use majority of his detective skills.
Oh
against
my
the-
god! Like the tech,
But
that's not going to be enough to be like, oh, this is going to be different and groundbreaking. I mean, yes, that'll be
See,
nice to see the detective stuff.
but-
But we need
but-
more than that.
Yeah, that's a great
There's-
point. That's a great point. That's really a great point because I have been trying to stay away from the spoilers of this movie, but here's what I'm wondering. You guys might know. Are they going like full noir with this? Is
That's
that what they're
he was
doing?
kind of
Yeah,
intimating. Like
kind of.
that's kind of what he was
Yeah.
saying.
They're
Because I
kind
could
of going.
totally be into that. If they're gonna
They're
go,
kind
I
of
could
going
be into that.
serial. They're kind of going serial killer. Saw like the Wither. Like the Wither kind of chopsy.
Seven.
Yeah, seven.
Zodiac.
Yeah. That's what they're
Oh,
trying
I'm
to do with the
in.
Wither.
Yeah, I'm in. I love
Yeah.
stuff like that. I love stuff like that.
Because
Yeah,
because
But
The Bone
I'm
Collector,
shocked.
yeah,
I've
all
talked,
that
I've
stuff.
talked like a lot of people, fans that are movie fans, and they're just like, okay, they're just not. They don't have that passion behind it like they've had from
well,
other movies.
we've got to.
I do.
I do
but
too. I'm going to see it twice next week.
I mean, here's a hot take though. I know people are gonna be like, "Oh, Chris," I'm more excited to see the Flash than I am the Batman
I'm more excited to see Black Adam than the Batman.
because I want to
Yeah.
see. I want to see
Black
Michael.
Adam.
I'm not
Keaton
gonna
come
get.
back.
Yeah.
I'm excited about Michael.
Uh-oh,
Keaton.
uh-oh. Go ahead, Ashley. What's about the
I'm
Flash?
excited. I mean, I'm excited to see the Flash, but I'm not. I am excited to see this movie. But like the thing that's bothering me is because like I don't like everybody's like this movie is better than The Dark Knight. I'm like, hold on.
Yeah, I already
Hold
heard that
on.
too. I'm like, who,
like
what?
like I gotta see it first. Let's like pump the brakes a little bit because like that's my favorite comic book movie of all time, and like I'm already like
Then you might
Okay,
not
feeling
want
some
to
kind
tune
of
It's my
way.
favorite Batman movie. It's not my favorite
You
comic book
know,
movie, but it's my favorite
and-
Batman
Then
movie
you
of all
might
time.
not want to tune into my Dark Knight stream in a couple
The
days.
Nolan trilogy
Oh,
is
I know.
the holy
I
grail.
have so many people that don't like it in my like group.
Overrated.
Like they
Why
hate
do
it.
people say that? Don't get
Who
me
said that,
triggered, man.
Brian?
I did, and I'll stand by it.
No, no,
You
no,
really
no, no,
think
no.
Yeah,
Nolan
man.
trilogy
100%.
is overrated?
My man.
100,
trilogy,
no, not
yes.
the trilogy.
You said Dark Knight.
The movie, The Dark Knight, is extremely overrated.
I like. I
It's
mean,
nowhere
Batman
near the
Begins
best.
is a better movie.
Oh, sorry.
Yes,
Begins-
thank you. Thank you. Batman Begins is a better movie.
Time-
Thank you.
Hey,
Sorry,
the,
Brian.
the Joker
I
did
apologize.
something
You don't
Batman
deserve
can
that
never
from me.
do.
You don't deserve that from me.
Uh,
Listen, am I lying when I tell you people have horrible takes? Not
Yeah,
me.
but no, but I
Not
want
me,
to
but- no, I'm just
hear.
kidding.
Listen, Brian,
I have
I want
horrible
to
takes, too.
just look.
Oh wow!
I'm not
everyone
going to
agrees.
try to convince you or persuade you. Here's all I want to know.
Oh, Brad.
Tell me how you got there.
how I got there?
Yeah,
Heath
how
Ledger.
you got there.
Heath
How,
Ledger.
why do you feel that way? How'd you
Because he
get there?
passed away.
No, the
No,
Dark Knight is
no.
overrated.
Why is it overrated?
No, it was no.
No. It's because people put way too much stock in Heath Ledger's Joker. Way,
I think
like
his Joker is
way
I
too
don't know
much
about
stock
that.
in Heath Ledger's
I-
Joker.
You're hurting.
I think
my
he's.
feelings.
I think he's pretty amazing in that movie. Like
If
he's
Heath
the
Ledger wasn't in the
he's
movie,
the-
would this movie still be great?
no.
Yes.
I
His
thought
performance-
I
his
thought you were- I thought you meant
performance
something
it
else.
transcended
great.
acting. It
Here's the thing about
transcended
Heath
acting.
Ledger,
Talk
guys.
about method acting.
I
liked
think
it.
you just. I think a lot of
Here's-
people feel bad because he passed away.
People
No.
are always underrated Heath Ledger's
I was
acting.
excited when I was one of the people that was. I remember I was in high school and I was so hyped. And when a lot of people were like, "Boo! Why did they cast him?" I was like one of the people that was so hyped
Yeah,
to
me too.
see him in this role. And then
I
I
always
remember
liked Heath
like,
Ledger.
I
yeah,
could
so
vouch for
I've
Ashley for
always
that.
been on Heath Ledger. Always
Because-
been on that
Oh,
train.
wow.
Because Heath Ledger's always
know-
been known to be that pretty boy from that
Yeah,
movie Jordan
yeah.
Well,
delivered,
no, I had trouble too. I was one of those people.
I
actually,
never
because
liked Heath
I
Ledger.
wasn't.
Every time I
was
saw
I
Heath,
did.
all I
He's a-
saw was
People
Pretty boy.
underrated him,
or
underestimated him as an
10
actor.
Yeah, but I didn't see it. When you look at Heath Ledger back then, all I saw was 10 Things I Hate About You, A Knight's
Which
Tale.
is
Can't think
fine.
about you.
I saw all this cheesy
Hey,
stuff,
Eddie.
and then he blew me away when I saw the movie.
Yeah.
He blew me away.
He was good in Brokeback Mountain too.
I think
That was before. That was
That
he
was
good in
amazing
that.
acting. He was
Yeah,
amazing
really good in
acting.
he's a
that
better
movie.
actor than people give credit.
He,
give
no,
credit
Yes.
for.
he brought it even in like blockbuster movies. He elevated everything he's in.
Yeah,
Like generic blockbuster movies. He brought it. Yeah, that hurt. That hit me hard too, Ashley, when he passed. I was like, oh
Yeah.
And you don't have to believe me or not. When I saw, because they had more magazines then. When I first saw the first image before he passed, before the movie came out, of first image of Heath Ledger as the Joker, I was like, wow, he looks dark. And then I was like, I'm worried about him. You just get a premonition. I'm like, he really looks intense and dark, and it looks like more than just the character. It just was like I got this vibe. I'm like, I'm worried. And you don't have to believe me or not. I don't have premonitions. I don't say I do that. It's just I got a vibe. I was like, ooh.
Yeah, I remember like after he died, and like we were talking about like, cause like we had already heard like the stories about him having trouble sleeping,
Right?
And like him taking lots of Ambien to go to sleep because he was dealing with his personal life, having issues with his relationship and his child. And being fractured.
I still got to
and then,
watch
like,
the documentary.
going
they made
into
about
this
him.
role.
you
I
need to
haven't
watch
seen the
it, man.
documentary.
I
I haven't
have.
even
It's
seen it.
good.
Yeah, him and
It's
Jennifer Williams. I think that's her name. We're going to some
Yeah,
serious shit. Then.
yeah.
Well, a lot.
Yeah.
The sad thing is, a lot of the most creative people on this earth have trouble sleeping because their mind's active, and they're always thinking about stuff. That they're tortured artists. Like they're so in their, they're always thinking of how to improve and.
Yeah, he did have a Degrassi. You're right. He
A
had
lot
short
of these.
role
Yeah.
in Monsters Ball. Have you guys seen Monsters
Oh,
Ball?
yeah.
I
He
know
was
Monsters
in-
Ball. How can you forget
He
that
was
one scene?
incredible. That one scene where he tells his dad, "Did you always hate me?" And his
Yeah,
dad's like,
man.
"Yeah, I always hated you." He's like, "That's too bad because I always loved you." Then he kills himself. I was like,
My
"Damn!"
Monsters Ball,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Damn!
Hal Berry,
Like, that
Hal
one
Berry,
hit me.
Monsters Ball.
Yeah, Monsters Ball is incredible.
Well,
Yeah.
I do think give our final thoughts here. We're going to wrap it up because it's almost an hour and a half, and then
Yeah.
people got things to do. So, DL, take it away. Tell them where they could follow you, and go follow DL. DL.
Okay, thank you. Y'all can find me on YouTube at I am DL. I talk about movies, shows, and everything nerd and geek culture. In the middle of talking about all the theatrical released Batman films, the next one I'm covering is The Dark Knight. We've already talked about the Tim Burton movies, the Schumacher movies, Mask of the Phantasm, all that stuff. So if you haven't seen those, it's already up. But yeah, Dark Knight's coming up. And talk about all the Batman films leading up to Matt Reeves' the Batman. So cool.
Oh, cool. Eddie. Never mind. You disrespected me. Bye.
Yeah, it calls us old.
Poor
All right,
Eddie
go
looks
ahead, Ed. Go
tired,
ahead,
man.
Eddie.
Are we really that boring, bro? He looks tired.
Well, we're old. We're old.
Maybe it feels bad for calling us old. No, probably not.
I mean, no, I don't feel bad about that, but let me get to the point.
Oh, you are being strong
This
tonight.
fucking
What's
guy.
up,
I don't know, Where'd
grandparents?
you get your balls, buddy?
They dropped finally.
Finally,
Oh.
goddamn.
Oh,
Max, don't listen to them. They're old. I mean, not Max. Eddie.
Aren't you 2 years? How old are you, Isaac?
old.
I swear,
I'm 4 years old.
Yeah,
4.
yeah. If you're older than Eddie, you're old.
you're lucky because I had a perfect comeback for that. What you just said about my balls dropping, but I'm not gonna say it.
Say it. Say it. Say it.
Go.
Uh-oh. Be careful. Don't get canceled, dude.
I'm a
I'll be talking about your
There's nothing you can say to
Wrinkly
me.
balls.
You know what I mean?
I'm just saying when it comes to women, when you
Wait
get
a minute.
older, something.
Oh,
Mine
God.
are perfect. No,
Wrinkly balls.
not that yet. No, maybe in about 10 years, but they're
This
still.
Eddie. No, that's not Eddie.
Mine are still sitting where they need to sit.
Come on,
so
Eddie.
I'm lucky.
God.
Dude.
Max, you took the words right out of my. Oh my God, you took the words right.
You're I love it, Eddie. You should have just
Oh
went
my
for
God.
it. You know, you should
Yeah,
have
I
second
agree.
guessed it.
This isn't my channel, though. That's the thing.
Max will allow it. He allows the stuff.
Chris, how do you follow that up? Saggy balls, saggy. I can't even say the other one because
I don't even know.
Wrinkly
man.
balls.
I can't even say the other one because you know why. Chris, go
Ball.
ahead.
If you want to find me, if anybody's looking for me, I'll be on Movie Madness and Entertainment or Ken Forward. I don't pimp my own channel because it sucks. I don't care about it. And oh, by the way, the greatest scene in The Rise of Skywalker is when they land the horses on the Star Destroyer and BB-8 comes rolling out like a badass. That's my favorite scene. I always scream, "Go BB-8!"
That was
every
a really
time.
good scene. That was a really good scene.
I'm being
Okay, I'm
quiet
done.
on that scene, but I'm glad you like it. I'm happy for you, Chris. Aaron.
So yeah, you can find me looking for the Fountain of Youth because apparently I'm old.
I should have. Damn it! I should have taken that one.
So you can find me on my channel, Aaron Warder, AWO. You can search it up, or I'm too lazy to link it myself. Saturday, I'm doing a show. I'm talking about the best rogue gallery of superheroes. So that'd be interesting if you all want to join. I'll always post a link. And
He said,
yes,
I'm too lazy to link it myself. That's the sign of being old, Aaron. You're
Yeah.
feeding into it. What are you doing?
He doesn't remember he has a YouTube channel.
Thank you, Aaron.
I just don't want to
Brian.
move my. I just don't want to
Brian.
move my hand.
Where can people find? You're all over the place.
I'm
man.
all over the place. You can find me on my channel, Brian Master of None. You can find me Mondays over at Poindexter Lounge, 5 o'clock
10 forward,
Pacific.
baby.
For 10 Forward, the best damn food talk show / Star Trek show in
The
the
only
galaxy.
one.
Oh yeah,
It's
man.
the best and the only one.
Yeah, we're breaking molds here. No, you can also find me here pretty much every night. I have good times, man. I have good times.
And we will not hold it against you that you're a San Francisco fan. We
Brian's
will
the
not.
GOAT panelist. I'm sorry, everyone. I love you all. But
I
Suck
try.
my balls.
No thanks.
tried.
Isaac.
Well, pal.
can
Oh, your
find me-
internet went out. Sorry.
Suck my
ahead, Isaac.
balls.
No thanks.
You can find me at a retirement home giving Max a shower.
Oh, don't say that shit. If we do this
Hey,
another
Max, it's
20,
the
if we
truth.
do this another 20 years and you stick around, it might get there, bro. I
That's
don't
what she
know.
said.
Oh boy.
All
I'll
right.
be designing Brian's new T-shirt line, by the way. I am an artist.
And lovely the widow Ashley.
Yes, you can find me on Wednesdays over on Bigger Four Entertainment on the OOC, where we talk about the real life stuff. So many different topics. That's always at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then you can see me on ssjk.sanctum with his streams and the Widow Takeover. I do that with him. And then you can also find me on Fridays at 10 p.m. on Zod Writers channel, where we talk about comic book films. So that's where you can find me at the moment right now.
Great.
Yeah.
I'm a little scared of her. I'm not gonna lie, man.
You might need to be
The widow. That's a little scary, man.
Yeah,
Like,
I'll bite
I'm not even
you.
gonna lie. You see what I
Oh,
mean?
you
But when
should.
can we find you on The Widow? How about answering that question?
Well, I'm gonna put
Never.
a video up very soon and probably do a stream and very soon. Yes.
Okay. All right.
It's just,
Cool.
yes.
Well, thanks for joining us. We really appreciate you stopping by. I want everyone to
Absolutely.
have a great night. Hopefully, we could drag Ashley back here for some great movie talk, and take care, everyone. I'll see you later.
Yeah, everybody.